Welcome back to the continuation of the topic Nigerian real estate market analysis and its trend. This is a part 2 of the video. If you're just tuning in and you haven't watched the part 1, please go to the previous video and watch the part 1 of this video, as it will help you understand the part 2 of this video so that you get well informed and understand the market analysis, the trend of the Nigerian real estate market, and how you can position as an investor to invest in the Nigerian real estate industry. Okay, in the part 1 of this video, we talked about the overview of the Nigerian real estate market. We talked about the statistics and how it relates to Nigerian real estate market size and growth. We also address the factors that impact on the economy of Nigeria, how real estate as an industry has impacted on the economic growth of Nigeria, and also we looked at the factors that are driving the Nigerian real estate market. Why are investors still investing in the Nigerian real estate market despite the rise and fall of dollar? Why are they still interested? We have addressed that in the first video, so I'd like you to go back and watch the first video and get well informed. So today, what I'm talking about, the remaining parts of the video, we're talking about factors attributed to the growth of the Nigerian real estate market, the population growth, the urbanization, government initiative. Though we have addressed this, but when I'm looking at it in another aspect, how does these factors affect the high demand in the Nigerian real estate market? Okay, so if you are interested in the Nigerian real estate market, this video is just for you. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video. I always reserve the best part of the video at the end, so make sure you don't go away. Sit down and enjoy every bit of this video. Do not skip. Just watch to the end, because the best part is always at the end of this video. Remember, the topic again is the Nigerian real estate market analysis and its trend. If you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly hit the subscription bell so that you get prompted whenever I post a new video. Like, and also do not forget to comment and share this video to as many investors, upcoming, already investors, as possible, so that they get informed about real estate investing, most especially in Nigeria. So today, without further much ado, let's quickly delve into other areas of the topic. We're going to be looking at properties in high demand in the Nigerian real estate market. Okay, so are you interested in investing in the Nigerian real estate market? With properties in high demand in the Nigerian real estate market, it has never been a better time to get involved than now. There's a popular saying that the best time to invest in real estate was 10 years ago, and also the next best time is now. As the population continues to grow and urbanization accelerates, the Nigerian real estate market is experiencing a surge in demand. However, with so many properties available, it can be difficult to know where to start. I mean, with all I have said, you may find it difficult. Oh, where do I start from? But in this comprehensive guide, I'm going to be taking a close look at the types of properties in high demand and the location with the highest demand that you can invest in as a smart investor. So quickly, let's delve into the types of properties in high demand. What kind of properties that you should invest in that are in high demand right now in the Nigerian real estate market? Number 1, residential properties. We have commercial properties as well, land, mixed-use properties, and investment properties. I'll take that again. Number 1, residential properties. Number 2, commercial properties. With number 3, lands. Number 4, mixed-use properties. And number 5, investment properties. Now let's look at all of these one after the other. Number 1, residential properties. The demand for residential properties in Nigeria is high, very, very high, especially in urban areas. Most of the popular types of residential properties include apartments and flats. These are popular among young professionals. You have young professionals, small families. They prefer this kind of living they prefer this kind of apartment, kind of housing or residential properties. Okay, they like to live in high-rise buildings with amenities such as swimming pools and gyms. Also, we have detached and semi-detached houses. These are popular among families who prefer more space and privacy. They often come with gardens sometimes and garages and ample space for parking. Okay, we have duplexes and townhouses. These are popular among families who want the space and privacy of a detached house, but do not want the maintenance that comes with owning a large property. So they just go for duplexes and townhouses. And then you also have number 2, commercial properties. Yeah, the demand for commercial properties is also very, very high in the Nigerian real estate market, particularly in major cities such as Lagos and Abuja, Port Harcourt, Enugu. They are in high demand. Some of the most popular types of commercial properties include office spaces. They are popular among businesses that need a physical location to operate from. Remember, we said that there's a population surge in states like Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, Port Harcourt. The need for employment is there, and that ultimately the need for office spaces is also very high. So people are looking for office spaces, thereby increasing the demand for commercial properties. And then you also have rental spaces. These are popular among businesses that sell products to consumers, warehouses and industrial properties. These are popular among businesses needing a space to store their products and equipment. Warehouse and rental spaces are big property business opportunity in Lagos. If you want to really make it big, look into warehouse and look into industrial properties. I mean, it's like a cash cow. And then let's look at lands. Land is another popular type of property in high demand in Nigeria, particularly in urban areas. Some of the most popular types of land include residential land for building homes. This is popular among individuals and developers who want to build their own homes or housing estates. People buy lands en masse for land banking opportunities. People buy lands en masse to hold and sell for, in the future, and also for other reasons. Okay, so land is a very popular and profiting type of real estate investing in Nigeria. We also have commercial lands for developing shopping complexes, hotels and other businesses, international schools and all that. This is popular, very popular. These are amongst the most popular type of real estate investing in Nigeria, and this is very popular among investors who want to develop commercial properties for rental income. And then we also have the mixed use properties. Mixed use properties are becoming increasingly popular in Nigeria as they offer a combination of residential and commercial spaces in one building. If you go to areas like Balogun Market, same house, they do business there and they also live there, and if they have enough space, they rent it out and making so much money from the rentals. This is an example of mixed-use properties. Mixed-use properties provide convenience and accessibility for residents and business owners, making them a lucrative investment option. You can own a home, create a part of a section of the house for your business, and also live in there, so you don't need to move out to go rent a shop or office space or whatever you. So it's a very lucrative type of investment option in Nigeria. Now let's look at the investment properties. Investment properties in high demand in Nigeria include rental apartments, student accommodations, and serviced apartments. These properties are popular with investors due to their high rental yields and potentials for capital appreciation. The most popular location for investment properties include Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. If you're an investor looking to invest in the Nigerian real estate market, these are options that you can invest in. Investment properties, you have large rooms, apartments, duplexes for rent, basically for the sole of renting it out to yield rental income. Yeah, you can also have accommodation. Look for lands in schools, and build hostels, build accommodation for students. Is a cash cow if you want to invest in the Nigerian real estate market. Okay, so let's look at the factors that influences the demand for properties. What are the factors that most likely will influence your demand for properties in the Nigerian real estate market? Now, before delving into this type of properties in high demand, I'd like you to quickly subscribe if you haven't done so, like this video, leave a comment, and quickly share to as many persons as possible. Okay, so let's look at the factors that affect or influence the demand of properties. It is important to understand these factors first and foremost that influence the demand in the Nigerian real estate market. And these factors include economic growth and stability. A stable and growing economy encourages more people to invest in real estate, both for residential and commercial purposes. Number 2 is population growth and urbanization. We have dealt extensively on this. As more people move into urban cities and areas, the demand for properties in these areas ultimately increases. And then let's look at infrastructural development. The development of new infrastructure such as roads, bridges, airports like Ibeji-Lekki, Lekki Free Trade Zone, the deep sea port. These are infrastructures that is encouraging development and also demand for properties in these locations. Then the next is government policies. Government policies such as tax incentives, subsidies, and grants can also influence demand for property locations with high demand for properties. Government policies such as tax incentives, subsidies, and grants can also influence the demand for properties. Some of the locations in Nigeria with the highest demand for properties include Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Enugu, Benin City. These are areas that you can invest in and ultimately earn huge return on your investment. These cities are experiencing significant population growth and urbanization, thereby leading to a high demand for properties. So if you're Nigerian diaspora, Nigeria at home here in Nigeria, and you are looking at, okay, where can I invest in Nigeria? Which location can I invest? Or what kind of property or investment option do I have to invest in the Nigerian market? I have said it all before. These are locations and properties that you can invest in include commercial, residential, land, mixed use, and investment properties. The Nigerian real estate market has witnessed significant growth and transformation in the last 5 years, presenting both opportunities and challenges for investors. With a growing population, urbanization, and an expanding middle class, the demand for housing and commercial properties has surged, making real estate investment an attractive option. Now let's look at the opportunities available and also look at the risk and challenges in the industry. Number 1 opportunity is population growth and urbanization. Nigeria has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. With a large percentage of the population moving to urban areas, this trend has created a significant demand for residential and commercial properties, presenting ample investment opportunities. Yeah, you need to understand and establish that fact. If you need to invest or if you're looking to invest in the Nigerian real estate market, the population is there, urbanization has increased, therefore there's a market for real estate in Nigeria. And then let's look at the growing middle class. The emergence of the growing middle class has increased the demand for quality housing and modern amenities. Now in Nigeria we have a lot of smart homes. A lot of people are looking to buy smart homes because the middle class is increasing and there's a demand for modern amenities. As more Nigerians seek better standard of living, there's an opportunity for real estate investors like you to develop and provide affordable and luxury housing options. Yes, look into it. These are options that are available and opportunities that are available for you to invest in the market. And then let's look at the infrastructural development. The Nigerian government has prioritized infrastructure development in recent years with initiatives aimed at improving road networks, power supply and transportation systems, especially in Lagos State, this development has opened up new areas for real estate investments, attracting both local and international investors. If you want to know options or opportunities or areas and locations where there's serious infrastructural development, I'd like you to click in the description link below to get more information on this location. Another opportunity is the Real Estate Investment Trust. The introduction of the Real Estate Investment Trust in Nigeria has provided a viable investment option for individuals and industries. This initiative offers investors the opportunity to diversify their portfolios, generate massive income, and also participate in large-scale real estate projects. Now let's look at the challenges that surround the industry. Of course, there will be challenges. Okay, so number one is inadequate funding and high interest rates. Access to finance remains a major challenge for real estate investors in Nigeria. We have a lot of vibrant real estate developers, but funding their projects has been a challenge due to high interest rates and also limited access to long-term funding options. All of this has hindered large-scale development that makes it difficult for developers to develop their properties that ultimately would be in the market for investors. But as a smart investors, you can take up this challenge. As a smart investor who wants to invest in the Nigerian market, you can provide funding options for developers to develop their project. It is called joint venture. Some developers have properties, but they don't have money to develop the properties. As a smart investor, you can come into an agreement with a developer, provide a fund, and then the developer develops the properties, sell off the products or the property, and of course, you split profits based on the terms and conditions that you have both agreed on. Number two challenge is land ownership and title issues. Clear land ownership and liable title documentation continues to pose challenges in the Nigerian real estate market. There are a lot of disputes that have risen due to land ownership, conflicting claims. All of this sometimes leads to the fear of investors wanting to invest in Nigerian real estate market. But with companies, trusted and reliable companies like Ehi-Kings Real Estate and Construction Company, you have no fear about land ownership and titles, because we always do our due diligence before purchasing any property at all. So rest assured that whatever property you get through us or from us is legit, is genuine, and you won't have any land ownership issue. The next is infrastructure deficits. Despite recent improvements, Nigeria still faces an infrastructure deficit, particularly in power supply, road connectivity, water and sanitation system. This calls for the attention of the government to please look into this infrastructural deficit in the Nigerian real estate market and industry, to encourage developers and also investors to come into the country to invest. Okay, insufficient infrastructure ultimately has hampered real estate development in some areas and also impact the value and effectiveness of investment properties. Government should please look into infrastructure deficit and address it, thereby improving the economy of Nigeria. And then let's look at the regulatory and policy environment. The regulatory and policy environment in Nigeria's real estate sector can be complex and unpredictable. This can be very frustrating sometimes. Inconsistent policies, bureaucratic bottlenecks, and unclear regulations create challenges for investors and also developers. So government should please look into these regulatory policies to encourage the Nigerian real estate market and also encourage investors and developers to invest in the market. And then we'll also want to look at the security concerns. Security issues including incidents of land grabbing, vandalization, and community disputes pose risks to real estate investment. A lot of investors afraid to just come in and buy properties because of these insecurity issues. So investors must clearly and carefully assess the security situation in any specific area or location before committing to buying properties in these locations. And like I said earlier, with companies like Ehi-Kings, we would have done all due diligence, and so you don't have any fear at all investing in the Nigerian real estate market, despite the challenges that have been posed before us. But we still have, a way to overcome these challenges and still do what we have to do, and of course ultimately encourage investors like you to invest in the Nigerian real estate market, which has increased the economic growth and the GDP of the country. If you're a Nigerian diaspora looking to invest in Nigeria, with all that I have informed you about in this video, I'm sure you don't have any fear again investing in Nigeria. So quickly click on the description link in the comment section below, and I'll handwalk you through the process of investing in Nigeria hassle-free. In conclusion, as the Nigerian real estate market continues to offer profitable opportunities for investors, it is very, very crucial to conduct a thorough research before making any investment decisions. A credible real estate company, seek a consultant to help you walk you through the process, and I'm also here to help you walk you through this process of investing in the Nigerian real estate market that will ultimately earn you maximum returns on your investment. This is a perfect investment solution for anyone who is interested in tapping into the Nigerian real estate market. Do not forget to click on the description link in the box below, and I will handwalk you through the process of investing in Nigeria hassle-free as you're sure of dealing with a credible and trusted real estate company in Nigeria. I'm sure you learned a lot from this video. If you did, please do me well to subscribe, do me well to like, and do me well to leave a comment, and also share this video to as many investors as possible, many intending and upcoming or already investors as possible. So always we say at Ehi-Kings, invest with us today and you most definitely will smile tomorrow. I'll see you in my next video.